How dangerous is riding a motorcycle? As some of you may know, I'm a new rider, but experience isn't required to see the elephant in the room here. That is, while riding a motorcycle, you're exposed. No, I don't mean your flies down. I'm speaking to the fact that you have no protective barrier between you and the 3,000-pound wrecking balls all around you on the street, or the rocks, boulders, trees, and sheer cliffs you may encounter on the trail. So in that sense, it is more dangerous than, say, driving a car, where you do have that protective barrier. Of course, that's a risk I'm willing to take, but it really doesn't answer the question. How dangerous is riding a motorcycle? I did some extensive research on this, and what I found is that it is impossible to assess any accurate, generalized risk numbers where motorcycle riding is concerned. I can, however, say with some accuracy that the 22-year-old genius on a 1200cc crotch rocket that is in his first year of riding and hasn't yet learned the difference between real life and video games might not be long for this world. Same goes for the single-track ripper that has exponentially more motorcycle than he or she has training and experience to ride it. After all, if a tree can do this to an automobile, just imagine what it could do to a person's body. So the answer to this question is really quite simple. How dangerous is riding a motorcycle? Aside the obvious inherent risk we take by being exposed, the danger in riding a motorcycle is directly proportionate to how dangerous we choose to make it. For example, the 22-year-old genius mentioned earlier, in a perfect world, would be riding a modestly powered motorcycle, enroll in an extended training course, and save his adrenaline fix for the track, where his mistakes might be more forgiving than they would be on the mountain twisties. Now, I might be going out on a limb here, but I would say that we have control over about 80% of the risk involved in motorcycling. Of course, for those still watching, you're probably thinking,
"Oh boy, here we go, another lecture on safety gear. Don't tell me, half of that 8% is proper gear, right?"
No, actually, safety gear, should you choose to wear it, is for that 20% you have no control over. And even with that, safety attire is not much protection against bodily trauma. Even the best helmet has its limitations. No, the 80% has nothing to do with Kevlar, leather, or a helmet. It has more to do with what's in the helmet. You know, that part of you that might say, maybe I should wear a helmet while riding my motorcycle. Yes, it's your brain. And the decisions we make is where we have the control. No, I'm not here to tell anyone how to ride or to make decisions. I will, however, give some examples of things that I've decided that apply before I even get on my bike. Number one is to never ride in the wrong frame of mind. Being a new rider, I need to be ready to focus on those decisions I need to make to reduce my risk while I'm riding. Number two is to avoid riding when road conditions are less than ideal. This is not just because I might lose traction, but because all vehicles on the road will have diminished traction. Third is to carefully choose the day and time that I intend to ride. While I'm still new and inexperienced, I like to ride on low traffic days like Sunday and low traffic times of the day. And finally, as I set off, I like to remind myself that I'm not king of the road. In reality, I'm far from it. The only things I reign over are small insects. So in conclusion, the moral of the story is that if you ride smart, you ride safe. Be safe out there. This is the Moto Noob signing off.